Hey guys, welcome back to Outfits Garage. We been doing some outfit working, not on the Outfit Z, but my outfit pickup. It's been an outfit here lately, and showed y'all the other day I had a new radiator, and how I knew it was it says new radiator. See, new radiator. So anyway, look down in there. It's exact fit. That thing is brand new. Look here. Got a brand new water pump. Got that today. So we did a video a while ago. I was tearing it down. Forgot all about getting the camera out. I was more interested in getting the truck broke down. And we got the radiator out of it, water pump off of it, and it's sitting there ready to start going back together. But I've got to do a couple more little things. A little aluminum crossover tube. I'm going to go ahead and get a new one of those, or a new crossover tube kit, because that one had started leaking on me. So got to get that. I got to get the Y pipe that comes from the reservoir that goes down and splits into the heater hose that fills the water pump up and fills the block and the system up, actually. So those cooling systems are about I think about the sorriest that's ever been built. But I like to have a radiator cap on the radiator myself. But I'm a little old school. But anyhow, that's what we got. And I usually, when I get ready to start filling it up, I'll usually pull the top radiator hose off and fill the block up, fill the radiator up, the whole 9 yards that way. So that way I know that I've got water and everything. Then I pull the heater hose off and keep pouring water in until I see water coming out of the heater core. And then I'll plug it up, button it back up, and top everything off, fire it up, let it run for a while, and usually I don't have too much of a problem getting the air out of it. But those trucks, those systems are a pain in the hiney to get the air out of them if you don't do them right. So they'll get an air pocket in them, and you just can't get it out unless you do it like what I'm talking about. So I don't know of any other way of doing it. Some of y'all technicians out there might know how to do it and do it properly, but I'm an old school mechanic, and that's the way we used to do it. So anyhow, I'm not dissing on any technicians out there. There's stuff y'all can do that I can't. And matter of fact, there's a part on that truck I'm going to have to take it over to a buddy of mine, Jonathan Pellegrin, over at Pellegrin Automotive and Tire, to have him change out, because his hands isn't about half as big as mine, and he's pretty good about jumping in there and helping me out and getting some stuff done. But anyway, that's where we're at tonight. We've got if you notice here, we don't have the 24 car in the stall here. Matthew got that thing ready today, and at least I think he did. Didn't you get it, Matthew?
Yeah, I got it ready.
Got it ready? Got tires on it?
Yep, got it ready to roll.
They're ready to roll. We got her loaded up in the trailer, strapped down, and we'll just run us a cord out there. We hadn't had a chance to charge the battery, but we'll run us a cord out there here in the next couple of days, charge the battery up, charge the battery on the winch, and get that stuff out of the way. And it'll be ready. It's already ready. I mean, it's running good. We changed the oil on it, and all that's good. And get this truck back together. As soon as I get it back together and running and driving like it's supposed to again, I'm going to fire in there on the red dually, get the water pump, a fuel pump on it, and a master cylinder on it, and I've already put new brake lines on the front. The calipers were working fine on the front. I need to probably go back and check the rear brakes, maybe put some new rubber line on the back. It's got it's like a proportioning valve on the rear. If somebody could kind of help me on that, I'll get a video of it and a picture, but it's a valve that hooks over and ties in the brake to the rear axle, and the brake line comes to that valve, and it goes out of that valve and goes to the splitter that shoots from side to side. So somebody help me understand what that is. I haven't Googled it. I haven't looked for it. This is just the first one I've ever seen. I know it's probably some sort of a proportioning to help get more pressure on the rear when the truck is squatted, I'm sure. But I don't understand why it would be with that, probably to allow more brake fluid in with it squatted. And that's the only thing I can think of, because I don't know of any other reason for it. So if anybody, like Bear Rose Garage, you may have seen that on a motorhome, on one of those Ford motorhomes. It's just it looks like a leveling valve for an air system, but its brake line goes in it, and brake line comes out, and it fastens to on a bracket tied to the frame, and it has a leveling arm rod that ties to the rear end housing. And you know, so it works in that fashion. So somebody help me out on that. Give me a comment and help me understand what I've got going there. So, because I'm gonna have to put 2 brake lines on that rear. So it's a 1985 Ford F350. So help me figure that out. But anyway, that's where we're at. We got Doug back over in there. I don't know if you've seen him. He's back over in there. What are you doing, Doug? Searching up parts?
I'm looking up parts.
Looking up more parts. Is that Mopars? You looking up Mopars?
More parts.
More parts. What, you know what Mopars, don't you? You get Mopar. I'm fixing to tick some guys off right here. I got a lot of Mopar guys.
You got Mopar.
You got
more money.
You got more parts, and you got more money when you got Mopars. I'm not picking on any Mopar guys. I know them cars are pretty cool, but
They're fast and expensive.
they fast. Buddy of ours, Danny Hopkins, he back when we was teenagers, he had a little Super B, had a 383 in it, and that was a sharp little car. It was blue, black interior, and man, that was a cool little car, little Super B. And
Doc Baker. And
yeah, many of you may have heard of Doc Baker. He's just right down the road here. He's been on Street Outlaws a couple times. Yeah, he drives it's a red Dodge Demon, and got a great big blower sticking out of the hood of it. I mean, a big one. And he's had the motor apart more than he's had it together, I think. But it's pretty stout when he's got it going. So, but anybody that runs those big high horsepower motors, you know how that goes. You're gonna have to be in them every little bit. So, but anyway, he just lives probably about 6-8 miles down the road here, and we all used to kind of run around together a little bit back in the day. He'd come to town. He had an old Studebaker. Can't remember what year model it was, but it was an orange Studebaker, and he had road on the side of it, nothing but trouble. And that was a pretty cool old truck. And he was drag racing that thing for a while, and then he upgraded and got him a Keith Black Hemi. And I think they said he sent it off the end of the track with that motor in it. So, and he had a little bit more motor than he had truck. So, but he had some fun in that thing. It's pretty cool to see it come through town. He'd vibrate the windows in the buildings as he come through town, so. But, anyway, we're gonna get off of here. We've been rambling. Y'all ain't seen a thing get